Hi, it's Mike from Gear Diary, and here for another retro romp through a classic game. Here we have Might and Magic Clash and Heroes from the Nintendo DS. Now, recently I reviewed Might and Magic Clash of Heroes for the iPad and iOS devices in general. So here we have on the DS, we've got the touch screen in the lower part, and that's where your gameplay happens, and then you have the upper screen up there. So this is a story-based RPG. So here I am encountering a quest and talking to this bounty agent. So again, you're having a conversation right now. I'm playing as Anwin, who is an elf, an archer. So we can kind of page through the dialogue in this one. And basically what he wants to give you is a bunch of bounties to go have some battles. And that's really the basis of what's going to happen. So you want to look for an elf named Cromare, and we'll find him very quickly because we actually met him previously. So we've got this, and again there are different ways. So I can pick up the stylus and touch there, touch there, touch there, and previously that little crossed swords over him was a question mark, so there really was no need to interact. So now there's a story, you can't really influence it. However, you do play as first as Anwin, then you play as 3 additional characters. You have different resources, and we'll see how those come into play. Different units who go into the battlefield with you. I don't have everybody yet, but let's go right ahead into Cromare. So Cromare does not deserve his peace and quiet. We've got you, and this is the end. So, here we go. We're ready to begin the battle. This is what it's all about. Now, the battle system, we have got a level 3 against a level 3. He has level 1 enemies. We have level 2, some level 3, and a level 1. So the way that the battle system works is the enemy is at the top, and you are at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is try to stack up as many attacks as possible, and to do that you combine. I'm going to combine my bears. They are very powerful attacks, and next I'm going to take my pixies and combine them. And what I'd like to do is be able to get more of these elite units into play, but that's just not going to happen quite yet. So I will then take and stack those guys until the next time. Now the enemy has his turn, and we let him move his stuff around. Now he just formed a wall, and that's a defensive barrier against my attacks. So go ahead and hit for 1, blast through that wall. So my next step is to move my bears. So now I have 2 different bear attacks. What I really want to do is get rid of this guy, make him disappear, and move this green guy over, and now I've got a major attack happening and waiting here. He's going to come in, and he actually did some damage, and that took out a nice little chunk of my power. And now it's my turn. So let's see, do I have anybody ready to go? Nobody ready to go yet. However, if I take this blue guy, and this blue guy, I combine into a nice powerful attack that will be ready for whatever he's going to launch at me. Now, one other thing that's happening is slowly this arrow is charging, and that is my major offensive force. So I was unable to get through with that. So what can I do next? I've got 14 reserves, call off my reserves, and I still have 2 moves left, and I really want to form a nice strong bear attack. And that's going to be good for whatever comes next. Now he's going to take out, and he did a nice little bit of damage to my side, and we wait till he gets through. I've taken away, if you notice, my spell meter is now full, so that's a really good thing. So what I want to do, using my hero spell is going to drain all of my mana points, but that's okay, I'm going to do it anyway. Sniper shot, so I want to do that straight up the middle, and that took me. So now I've got victory. That victory gives Anwin some additional experience, helps to level up my pixies and my bears, and unfortunately I lost 2 of my hero units, but they did gain more experience. And then let's see, what else did I get for a reward? I received some gold and some resources. This is great. Not only that, my bounty is now complete. So let's go back to the agent in case we didn't already know that. So by going back to him, now he has a little exclamation point, meaning that he's ready to give me something from my bounty, which is 700 gold and a bunch of resources. This is good. And that's all there is really to Might and Magic Clashing Heroes. It's a fun game, extremely well executed. This version for the Nintendo DS is from 2009. As I said, the version for iOS came out much more recently, just a few months ago when I reviewed it. Still an excellent game, but honestly, after playing this for a little bit, I'm quite happy playing it on the DS again. This is Mike from Gear Diary with another retro review. Thanks for watching.